Happy Wednesday everyone. It is just before 8 o'clock and only Owen and I are awake. James is away to work. If he was up at some point in the night, so he's back to sleep, and I think Sam will sleep for a long time. Sam loves his sleep. So first of all, Owen, did you see what's on the table?
But I didn't know it was for me or not.
It's for you.
It say who it was for, but I know it's from Sam.
Would you like to open it? Owen got a present from Sam. We opened ours last night, but Owen was in bed, so he's gonna open his present now. What do you think it is?
Nobody
Playmobil thing? Just see. Which one is that? Romans! That's really cool. They have a whole history range there, and that's like a Roman team. And who is that? Is it like a pirate or something? Or is it like a treasure? Let me see.
I think it's like a person was in like in the cave.
Somebody who works in the mine to find. Look, he has a pickaxe and he can break rocks to find like stones inside. That's cool. Do you want to? Yeah. Do you like it?
But why do they?
They are called Romans. They used to in very ancient day. They used to live where Italy is now, and that's like a little army. And they used like a shield, and they were making like a turtle shape to walk around to be protected. I'm going to show you. We're going to build them, okay?
Right.
I thought I would show you for those of you who like chocolate what Sam brought us. It just got us like a little hamper of chocolatey things. So these are like hot chocolate spoons. And they all have different biscuits bits inside. Then there is some almond chocolate. And this is like marshmallow coated with chocolate. This is it's kind of like a lollipop. There are tiny chocolate bars, and these are chocolate spreads. One has it's actually there's a translation: milk chocolate, hazelnut, and sparkling sugar spread. It's not sparkling, it's like popping candy really inside. I'm trying to. You can have some, yeah. Then we have chocolate hazelnut and salted butter fudge chip spread. Translations are a bit approximative in my opinion, but and milk chocolate, hazelnut, and wafer spread. Sam is here, and the boys are here. We are off to Tesco's in Halifax to get groceries and some new wipers for my windscreen. How exciting! Are you excited, Owen?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
So Sam found these Oreo donuts. I just tried a bite, and yeah, they are really nice. They are Oreo donuts, definitely.
Amazing.
Now we're gonna get new wipers in Halifax. That's less poetic, but it has to be done because otherwise I'm gonna fail my MOT, so I have to do it. Hello, it's after midnight and I realized I didn't really vlog, and I have mascara all over my face because I forgot I was wearing some when I rubbed my eyes. I just wanted to enjoy the moment, so I actually forgot to take the camera out, I'm not gonna lie. This afternoon we just had a nice lunch inside, and we just relaxed and made some music and all that, and it was really nice. And tonight we had a pizza night and we watched La La Land again. Sam hadn't seen it and he really liked it. Tomorrow Sam and I are going to Belfast for the day, for like a girly day, and Sam is and James is minding the boys, and Alfie is still up, and it's 12:15. He had a nap, like he fell asleep at 5 o'clock or something. He slept until 7:30 tonight, which was great. He thought, actually no, it was 6. After 6 when he went to sleep. Anyway, it's probably gonna be a long night, so I'm gonna head to bed, and I will continue in the morning. I will be vlogging my camera, and I'm gonna try and vlog. I'm sorry about today, I just forgot. So yeah, and my windscreen wipers were changed if you were wondering, and they work great now. Good morning and happy Thursday everyone. It is 10 o'clock and been up for a long time. Alfie hasn't slept well at all last night. But I'm ready to go soon. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, I just realized there while he was walking to me, he must have had a nosebleed in the night because he had a lot of blood on his hand and around his nostril. That happens a lot with him. He just gets nosebleeds and sometimes he will not have any for a long time and then it will happen again. There's not much we can do about it. We've seen the doctor and they just say that he has very sensitive nose and in children it's very common. So just crazy about that, but he's all good. Sam and I are going to Belfast to do some shopping today. I don't know how much I will vlog. I might make you a montage with little clips. I'm not too sure yet. As you know, I'm not a massive fan of crowded places, and also I'm hoping because it's a Thursday morning it won't be too bad. We'll see. I would like to buy myself even one item of clothing just to make myself feel a little bit better. I have very little to wear and I just kind of feel like I want some new clothes, but I don't have a big budget so I can't buy too much. So we'll see what I find. Even a few t-shirts or something like that. We'll see. Anyway, James is currently away to get one of my my back tires changed for the MOT. So that's done, and yeah, the last thing I will have to do for it is to get the car cleaned underneath, and then that will be it, ready for it. So I'll go either tomorrow or on Saturday morning, so we'll see. So yeah, I'm just bringing you along to whatever I film of today, and hopefully it's enjoyable for you to watch. We are now off to Belfast, so we're gonna drive there. I have a new tire as well, that's done. And what are we listening for? Okay, this is a band that never actually existed properly. So there was a pop star, French pop star thing, and they won. Sam and I bought tickets to go and see them, to see their concert, and it was cancelled because they were not good enough. So we went to see something else instead, but it was still, we went to see Zazie. It was good. Yeah. But we're gonna just try and remember them. I don't know if the CD is not. No, it might be. Well, it might be a bit scratched, but we'll try it. So we're gonna. We have my CD box from when I was in France before, and yeah. Non, je crois que ça va pas marcher. Regarde, elle est good. do you think it's gonna work with these Kano? Okay, so we'll try and update you throughout the day if I don't forget to vlog. Otherwise I'll just catch you up tonight with a haul of what I've bought during the day. Just arrived in Belfast and I just wanted to vlog this because it probably won't happen for long, but there's some blue sky. The rest is very, as you can see, very overcast, but there is some blue sky. Hello, so it's now much later, it's actually just after midnight, and I'm just going to show you before I head to bed what I got in Belfast today. So first thing is a soak and float shampoo bar, which is good for when you have like a really dry scalp, and at the moment my scalp is getting really dry, so I'm going to go back to that one. I'm not a big fan of the smell of it. It doesn't bother me, but I just don't love it. So sometimes I just go to nice smelling shampoos, but it's just very efficient and it's what I need. So then the only item of clothing I bought, I had set my goal that I would like to buy a top, and I did. So it's a t-shirt. I'm gonna lay it flat, it's gonna be easier. It's a t-shirt from Evans. It's very hard to show like this, but I'll wear it tomorrow. It's blue, navy, and it has a V kind of a V thing at the front and the back, like this, with that print. It's very nice. And the last thing I've got is 2 writing sets, because I have some pen pals and then to send letters. So the first one has llamas on it, and the second one is like a craft paper and has flowers and little girl and different things. But and the back is like this. I thought it was lovely. Tonight James went to get Chinese for everyone, and we ended up watching Moana on the TV. Sam and James hadn't seen it, and now both boys are asleep, so I'm going to head to bed because you never know how long it's going to last. And tomorrow is the last day Sam is here. Is actually going in the evening, so well, in the late afternoon, so we're going to have to leave the house about 3 o'clock to bring him to the airport, which I don't want to do, but it has to be done. Anyway, I'm going to head to bed and I will continue this vlog in the morning. Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. It's almost the weekend, and as James put it yesterday, today Daddy! There is one good news and one bad news. Daddy! Alfie is watching Ben and Holly, and when he sees adult men, he always shouts daddy when he sees them. Anyway, today Sam is leaving, which is rubbish. But the good news is that it's the weekend, so James is back then for the weekend, so that's good. I'm gonna have to get my car washed underneath today for the MOT, because it's tomorrow morning, which I hate doing the MOT. That's all I have to do really today, so that's good. I will try and vlog more. I'm sorry I can't vlog as much, but I just like to enjoy time with people and not have a camera out all the time. So the boys have been, Alfie actually slept all night. Well, we went to bed around midnight, and he went to bed just before that. He had a late nap during the day, so but then he slept until about 20 to 8 this morning, so that was brilliant.
Mommy, on my team. No. No, because that was the underground is. Now that.
So it's now 5. James should be home in about 1 hour. We are just back from the airport, which is why I look like this. I am very, very sad, and I'm just going to take just a few hours to just deal with this. It's nothing wrong, it's just Sam is away, and he is my bestest friend in this whole planet. And I only get to see him very little, and I'm gonna miss him a lot. So a good cry and a lot of rubbish TV later. James and I are now gonna have our Valentine's Day cake, which we have, I don't know if you remember, but I was telling you because Sam was arriving, we would do Valentine's Day kind of delayed over the weekend. So James bought some cakes for us in Township. We're gonna have some of them tonight, and then we'll get some nice food at some point in the weekend. I will book the tickets for the cinema to go and see Lego Batman tomorrow, and James's mum is going to mind Alfie, so then we can just enjoy the time with the wind, because Alfie doesn't really care about the cinema yet, and the last time we brought him he threw up all over the place. So I think it will be more enjoyable for everybody, especially as it's a movie we all want to see. We'll just... Thank you, Alfie. Thank you. Alfie is starting to talk more and well, talk. He's not pronouncing things exactly right, but the last few days he's been really good at saying thank you and car when we're going into the car, and he's saying something that sounds like what's that, pointing at things. So I think that's what he's saying, which is nice, because so far he just, now I'm not expecting Owen was the same, because they have the 2 languages. It's just they always usually start to speak later, but Alfie was even later than Owen, and that's kind of the only person we can go by for that. So yeah, and it's going to be 2 in March, so in a month or so. So it's nice to see some progress there. It's just nice to see that every day, like there, he's just bringing me like a massive amount of toys. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna try and film him saying it next time, although he's brought me everything now. I am literally buried under toys. So the dessert of the night is a millefeuille, which I really like. It's not as nice as the French ones, but it's a close attempt. So that's quite good. James is having the same tonight. James got 4 like portions of cake, so we'll have the other ones tomorrow. Hello, Alfie. Hello. So it's now 10 p.m. This is probably the 6th time I'm trying to film this clip, because I want to keep it real and I want to record some of my thoughts, but every time they come across the wrong way because I'm finding it really hard. I'm finding it really hard to put words on how I feel right now. As you saw, I was extremely emotional earlier when Sam left, and the main reason is that I am gonna miss him so much. I'm gonna see him. I should be able to see him in the summer at some point, but lately every time we were meant to see each other, something happened and we didn't see each other for almost 2 years, and it's just very hard when you're very close to a person to not be able to physically see them. We chat a lot online with Skype and all that, but you can't get a hug online and sometimes I just want a hug. The last few days Sam has helped me massively to deal with some of the stuff I struggle to deal with. He is extremely good at bringing people to face the things they are trying to avoid, which is what I've been doing a lot lately. I'm completely aware there are issues I need to deal with, and I'm just scared to deal with them. Therefore I just pretend they don't exist, but they are still there and they cause me a lot of anxiety. So as he's aware of that, he kind of pushed me to face them, and while being there to help me face them, which is what I needed. And it hasn't been easy. I have spent a lot of time crying the last 3 days, but not for a bad reason. I cry a lot to process stuff and to cleanse myself. If I have any kind of strong emotions, like it could be positive or negative emotion, like really strong ones, I tend to cry to kind of calm my emotions down. I can't help it, I don't control it, it just happens, and it's what happened most of the time. But the bottom line is that he has managed to get me to do a massive jump forward in dealing with stuff I couldn't find out how to deal with, and it feels great. It feels really good. I am completely drained emotionally. My eyes look like, I don't know, I haven't slept for days, but I feel like I've lost 2 stone. Seriously. So yeah, it's just been really nice to have him here, and I'm hoping James and I are trying to organize a little trip to go and see him next time, just us two, so we could leave the boys behind and go to Paris for 2 or 3 days, like a long weekend or something, and just go and see him and do a bit of visiting and kind of spend some time together. We went to Paris with James, the first trip we ever did together. When we were going out for a few months, we went to Paris for 5 days, and it was really nice, and it would be quite cool to go back there. Yeah, it's actually in the springtime there. It will be 10 years. Actually, yeah, like in a few weeks it will be 10 years we're together. It's crazy. And in August or September, I can't remember when it was, at the end of the summer it was, we went to Paris for a little trip. So it will be 10 years, and it will be actually kind of fun to be able to celebrate that with that. So it's something we can't do just yet because it does require money and organization and all that, but probably next year at some point we will do that just for a few days. There are quite cheap flights going from here to Paris, so it's quite handy, and then we can see for staying if we can go to Sam's or find something that's not too expensive. So yeah, yeah, that's basically the kind of conclusion to those last few days. I've had an amazing time with Sam. I'm so glad he was there. I needed to see him. It was like, yeah, I just needed to spend some time with him. And he's helped me so much, and yeah, he's amazing. He's mental, but he's amazing. So yes, I feel so grateful to have the best friend in the world. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed very drained, but very at peace with myself. It's sounding all very hippie now, but I'm kind of a hippie at heart. So yeah, anyway, before I start to ramble too much, I'm hoping I will manage to upload this. It might not sound very revealing for you, but for me this is massive to say this to a camera, and it means that I'm actually facing it in a way. So yeah, it's just great. I feel very happy and very drained. But like, I've made massive progress. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. This weekend we're having a really nice family weekend. We are just gonna spend some time together, relax, and not do anything too crazy. We're going to the cinema to see Lego Batman with Owen, and on Sunday we have no plans, but we'll just do something nice. Even if it's playing a board game together in the house, we'll just do something nice but cozy and relaxing. So I hope you like this video, which is probably a bit all over the place. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and to hit the little bell button beside the subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video on Monday night to see what we were up to in the weekend. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will see you then. Bye!